Hello, divine creators. Welcome to Dumela Universe. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy 2023. Happy New Year. We trust you will have a prosperous year within abundance, within love. You have learned great lessons these last few years to allow yourself the embodiment of Source within you. And now it's time for you to receive that which is of Source in the physical, in the light this year. So trust your instincts, trust your intuition, trust your guidance. Allow yourself to discover who you are this year. Be receptive. Be willing to allow divine change in your life. Don't hold on to things that need to be released. Allow yourself the clarity of you. Really embrace you like never before this year, and you will see Source work miracles in your life. We are recording this on the 1st of January, the 1/1 portal, and this is the 1/1 portal reading for you all to see what energies you're receiving on this first day of 2023, what is coming through. 1/1 is the 11, the manifestation energy. 1 is the magician, coming into your power, your alchemy. The 11 reduces to a 2, the high priestess, balance, shadow to light, source to physical. 2023 is the 7, balancing, spiritual balance, spiritual harmony, a very powerful frequency of all working out in alignment. No energies out of frequency, all aligned and all centered within Source. The 11, or rather the 1/1 and the 2023 reduced to a 9. 9s are all about endings. So you are really beginning a whole new chapter by releasing all that which really doesn't align with you. So it's a powerful portal today where you're walking through a doorway. And Source is saying you're walking through a doorway to a new energy, to a new year. That which was with you cannot go with you. You cannot take any baggage, any residual energy that doesn't serve you with you in this new portal. Are you willing to cleanse all? Are you willing to release all? Are you willing to step forward in your truth to receive all that you are? So we trust that you are beautiful creators, for you deserve nothing but the best. You've done so much work, and it's time for you to receive that which is yours. Let us see what's coming through this beautiful portal energy. Okay, let us see what's coming through, beautiful being. Look at this door to value. Isn't this just a powerful energy, especially with that opening message? This is you now, walking through that doorway, the doorway of you, the doorway of your worth, the doorway of your value, the doorway of your truth, the doorway of your prosperity. And you see how Spirit says to enter through this doorway of abundance, of love, prosperity, wish fulfillment, well-being, all that you are. You need to drop everything else on the other side. You cannot enter these gates with anything that is of the old energy, any mindset, any behavior, any way of being that holds you back, any lingering tethers that hold you back. You are now to claim the Source creator you are and walk through this doorway, walk through this portal within your truth. 3 and 1, 3, stability within 1, the magician. It's time for you to be stable within the Source you are, no longer wavering, no longer doubting, no longer going back and forth, straddling both lines of unawakened and awakened. It's time for you to claim your alchemy, claim the power of your Source creating ability, claim your majesty, claim your royalty, claim your power, and be stable, be seated, be anchored in it. As you walk through these beautiful doorway, this beautiful portal this day, and as you do so, as you walk through this doorway within your truth, you're now entering a realm, entering a year, entering a frequency of stability and a solid foundation. For the 3 and 1 make a 4 foundation, that 4 of Wands energy, that home base of yours, that 4 of Pentacles energy, you no longer holding back, you being in your truth, that 4 of Swords energy, being at ease within yourself, being healed within yourself, being at peace within yourself, being at complete stillness within source energy, not fighting the source you are. That Four of Cups energy, now receiving that which is you from source, not looking at the outcome, not manipulating the outcome, but being centered and still within you, thus receiving that which you are. Okay. If you could all just look at the card. And whatever you receive while we channel some light codes to assist with this activation. Parates kalovek. Talovitries talovomokiates talovitries katus. Tries kivialovek katares talovemiakiates talos. Tries kitries talovekies talovamiatos katiries. Tries katuros kalavek. Katares katuros katries. Deep breath in. Vilam vietes, vilam vietes, vilam vietes. Deep breath out. Kiaturis kiavekes talovemia kiates talos. Deep breath in. Viamiates, viamiates, kitares kialotos kitriek katales. Deep breath out. Vialos, vialos, vitares kituros kiatales vavemiates. Keep breathing. Kitares kalatoros kiviakas katolos talavek. Volovemiates, volovemia kiates katuros kitis. Taloves, taloves, taloves. Valovatar kiates. So mote it be. Ooh, look, the thinking woman. And this card is akin to the Queen of Swords energy. So yes, Source is saying this day you are receiving light codes which are to the core of your being. Just as you are embodying the Queen of Swords right now, being in your truth, being in your clarity, speaking your truth, embodying Source energy. And we see the Swords energy is air energy, heart chakra energy, the heart space, and this is all in green. So the truth of you is your divine love, is your heart space. You're opening up your heart chakra to be your truth, to be your clarity. You're no longer hiding. You're no longer trying to pretend to be anything else but the truth of you. A butterfly transformation within the clarity of you, the wisdom, the power of you. And you are now receiving light codes with exactly the same energy. So you can imagine the information you're receiving today embodies the Queen of Swords energy, where it is true to your source, true to your core, not holding back. And you're asked to be receptive, you're asked to be allowing, you're asked to be open to this. This is what lies beyond the portal, this is what lies beyond the gate. Complete truth, clarity, authentic creation, experiences, relationships, communication, opportunities, situations that are of truth, of clarity, no deception, no manipulation, no control, no distortion, no splintering. This is pure frequency, pure source, pure shadow, pure light, pure true creation, where you are now blossoming into the fullness of you, allowing the truest and deepest wisdom of source energy to be experienced by you, to come to the surface of your consciousness, letting your mind only be filled with wisdom from source, letting your heart only be filled with guidance from source, letting your whole being only be filled with the truth of your source. Viketas tales, vidrios kalovem mia koturos katiries talovek, 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 talves kavuturos katiries kalek. Talovimiaturos kitries, talovekiatos, tavik, talovik, talovik, talvemiaturos kitries katis. Deep breath in. Valovem, valovem, miakiotos, katares, kalturos, katries, katores. Deep breath out. Vilavis, vilavis, katares, katuros, kiatatiries, kaloveka, volovem, miates. Deep breath in. Viaketes kalaturoski viakas katolovemia kotoros. Deep breath out. Viagris katoroski laveketaria volovemia kiates taloturos kiatiries talovikries katares. Deep breath in. Vilovemma kiatas vilovemia kiaturos katiries kalotos kitries katis. Deep breath out. Valovatas, tilove kiatos, talovemia, kiatos katuras. Keep breathing. Vialovemma katiries, talokutros, katalavemia kes. Talos kataries, talos kitiries, talos kivaloves, talos kituroves, talos kivokies, talos dilatores. Kiatos, kiatos, kiatos talovemma vatos. Kiatos, kiatos, kiatos talovemiates. Vitoros talovemia kiatoros kivikitries, tovalos katries talovicries katoros, taviles katoros katatares katries kalovet, vatares vatares vatares, vakiates talove, vikiatis vamit, viametes katoros kiet. So mote it be. And if we look at the 47, reduces down that 4 again, stability we spoke of here, that foundation, 7 again, the 2023 energy, spiritual balancing, and the 4 7 make an 11. So there we go again, that 1-1 portal coming through within the numerology again. Powerful energies. Okay, let's pull some tarot. We all received a lot of major light codes in December, a lot of transformative light codes in December, and you are about to now experience the physical manifestation of the energy you received in December. Spirit wanted to bring that through. So during 2023 in general, yes, a lot of the major light codes you received in December, you'll be feeling throughout the year. They were quite powerful light codes. Big ones we're receiving for your yearly transformation. And so there is much to be received, and it's going to already begin in January. It's already beginning today. So really be open to different transformations. And Spirit is really asking you and encouraging you to release the outcome. A lot of you are so held up on specific things, money, love, relationship, career, this, that. Your focus is so focused on those things, you are really missing out on everything else that's ready to come in. And everything else that's ready to come in is assisting you on the path to what you want. And Source is really asking you to release that outcome, that 4 of Cups energy coming in strongly. Release the outcome, release looking at the cups you are wanting, thus ignoring and missing all the other cups that are being offered to you. It's time for you to receive all the other cups that you don't even know exists this year. For trust that the abundance and the love and what you are seeking, the success, the recognition, lies in those cups. Because those cups are born of the shadow, finally releasing the cups born of the physical, the cups you were programmed to need for your stability. It's time for you to receive the cups born of your stability. The truth is within you. Receive that which is within you in the physical world. We receive, look at this, the 6 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Yes, it's time for a balance of energies. It's time for that which is you within to be manifest in the physical. The truth of you within to be manifest in the physical. You see how this beautiful being wears the light and the shadow. The truth of that which is in the shadow to be born in the physical. But that requires you to release what you think you want. Release what you have programmed yourself to need. And allow yourself to receive what's available to you now. And trust that the money, the abundance, the finances, the career, the person, the love, the relationship, the family, whatever it is you're seeking will come through. But it comes through in the frequency of you receiving you, not receiving what you think you need, but rather receiving what you are ready to receive. Releasing the need and rather coming into the receptivity of that which you are. And thus you end up not having to need anything, but rather all that you want rather is brought in, is attracted, is received by you. It is time for a balancing of energies with the 6th energy. And the Knight of Wands, Source is saying, we are guiding you here. We are guiding you fully here with your intuition, with your instinct, to that which is yours. Align your instinct, ground your instinct within Source energy. Ground your instinct within Source energy. Thus you will never misjudge or betray your instinct. You will trust your instinct. Let your instinct be grounded within Source energy. Let your intuition be grounded within Source energy. And say this, affirm this. I ground my instinct within Source energy. We ground our instincts within Source energy. We ground our instincts within Source energy. We ground our instincts within Source energy. We ground our intuition within Source energy. Now when you receive that instinct, that vision, that flash of insight, trust it, just go with it, don't doubt it. It's from Source, and you will receive the energies that you wish. You truly do, you truly will. It's because your instincts were grounded within the physical, within the light, within what other people trained you to be instinctual about, which is why you don't trust it, which is why sometimes your instincts are a bit unbalanced, a bit splintered. Trust your instinct now by grounding it. Ground your instincts, your intuition within Source energy. You see, this being is clad in the shadow, in the unknown. Anchor in your instinct within the unknown. Anchor in your intuition within the unknown. Be guided by Source. And yes, you won't, what you are doing, you won't be able to explain it to people. You won't be able to explain to people why you're doing what you're doing. You're simply doing it because it feels right. It's aligned to you. You saw that vision, that flash, that image, and so you are doing it. And it becomes so much clearer, so more, it's just potent and really powerful, where all of a sudden you're seeing that image and you're doing it. You're receiving those words and you're listening to them. You're receiving that feeling and you're following it. And as you do so, you will be moving with clarity, fast action with the Knight of Swords, but it's not erratic, it's not reckless. You're now in flow within Source. Into your King of Pentacles, and that's what's happening, because now the divine masculine in each and every single one of you, remember, the masculine and feminine energies have nothing to do with gender. Gender is a physical component. It's of the light, it's of the human understanding. This is of your creator energy. So the divine masculine within you, your action energy, everything you do, everything you action is now born within your stability, within your value, within your worth, within your grounding, because you are no longer now operating from the light, from the scene. You are now allowing Source to be the anchoring point. You are 3, stable within 1, the magician, within the truth of you, within the Source you are. Thus, you are finally allowing these beautiful balancing of energies. You're finally allowing the light to reflect the shadow you are, the physical to reflect the Source you are. You are listening to your guidance, so every action you're taking is within your value, within your truth. And you're now coming into the embodiment and the empowerment of the King of Pentacles. This is the central card. This is the bulk of the energy. This is what you are receiving. That 3-1, stability within your truth, stability within your worth, your value in the physical. It's time the physical honors Source you are. Vikatas talovem miakiates katuros kivik. Talovek katares, talovek katares, talovek katares. Dilivom mekiatos katares kiatoros talerikiates. Talovik kalovatas katuros kalatures katires. Talovek katuros kitries, talovek kalovek estavem. Miatares katus, miatares kates, miatares katis. The Magician, yes, because it's time for you to step into your power as you now embody the magician you are, as you now embody the alchemist you are, as you now manifest your dreams, your desires. And again, you see clad in the shadow, in the unknown, the divine feminine, you are now creating from source. Magic. Number one is the magician energy. You're now becoming the truth of you, the power of you, the embodiment of you, the love of you, the focus point of you. This is you finally existing, and that which is source within you is manifesting in the physical. That which is love within you is manifesting in the physical. You're all reaching for different things. So these light codes are to empower you, embody you, and crystallize you into the source you are, the magician you are. It is time for you to step into your power, balanced. You have your wand, you have your sword, you have your cup, you have your pentacle, your coin. You are balanced here. All elements of you are one. The infinity, as within, without. This truth of you within is now reflected without. You are receiving source within, thus you receive source within the physical. And that's powerful. As you receive source within you by embodying and allowing and embracing and being and stepping forth as source, speaking as source, creating as source, you then receive source in the physical. And source, spirit, source just brought in an interesting feeling of fear almost, that you're going to, some of you think, oh, but I don't want to, if I do this, doesn't mean that I have to step into a purely spiritual life and it's going to be all boring and serious, and I won't be able to have fun, and I won't be able to play and do what I love. And Source is saying humans have this concept that a spiritual life is a boring, slow energy, and that again is the conditioning of the light, of how you've seen religions form spirituality into this heavy and rigid and almost stale and bland experience. And Source is saying no. You being Source means you allow yourself to embody all that you are. Remember, Source does not fear the dark. Source does not fear the shadow. So all of what you enjoy is going to be experienced on a higher frequency. You are still going to have fun. You're still going to explore the world. You're still going to be mischievous. You're still going to be spontaneous. You're still going to have adventures. You're still going to laugh on the floor, roll on the floor laughing. You're still going to have all of those beautiful, brilliant, adrenaline-filled experiences. You're still going to have so much fun. It's simply that the frequency of you is balanced, for now you're creating through Source, no longer through what's already being done. So do not fear that this means you're now going to have to be almost, it feels like Spirit is giving us an image of becoming a nun or becoming a monk. And Source is saying there was power and there is alchemy and there is a healing in those commitments, in those journeys. And they had their purpose, and they still have, in the realms and the frequencies they're healing. You being called to Source within you does not mean that you now need to release all that you have. That was an old energy. We are releasing that which doesn't allow the Source of you to be, in order for you to receive more of you. So it is truly a receptivity. But first it requires the purging of the energies and experiences that no longer serve you. Don't fear the purging. Don't fear that which you are to become. Don't hold on to that which you are used to, because you fear that which you are to become. Do not fear it. Do not fear becoming. That is how humans fear aging. Humans fear becoming, thus they turn it into aging, where it is a slowness, a deterioration, a lack energy, dying. And Source is saying there's no such thing as physical death. It is simply a transition into your next experience. You are eternally evolving. You are eternally becoming. Do not fear your becoming, but you need to release that which was in order for you to become more. Imagine if the caterpillar feared becoming, you would not have a single butterfly in existence. How sad not to have a butterfly, not to have a ladybug, which also goes through metamorphosis, not to have moths, not to have diamonds from all the pressure of coal, not to have flowers and plants born from seeds. Imagine being afraid to become. You would simply not be more. And it's time for you to be all that you are. Be the flower you are, the diamond you are, the butterfly you are, the ladybug, the moth, whatever it is that you are destined to be. It's time for you to evolve into your truth. And as we see, the Knight of Wands mirrors the Magician here. So what you're being guided to do is aligning to your manifestation. So trust your instincts, trust your intuition. Don't deny what you're receiving because you're afraid of what people will think, or you're afraid of what it means you might have to release and change into. Explore you, discover you, don't fear you, don't fear that which you are to be. And here we see it with the Seven of Swords. Don't take away from you. Don't question you. Don't doubt you. Don't fear that which you are to be. Don't pay attention to other people and what they think, the drama, the gossip. It's time for a purging. This is what you're releasing. You're stepping into a portal, and all of this cannot go with you. The baggage, the illusion, the lies, the manipulation, the doubts, the second guessing, the Piscean frequencies of illusion, the shadow, the unawakened shadow, rather, the unawakened light, where you're creating the absence of you, where you're fearing the shadow as opposed to loving the shadow into life, where you are creating absent your truth, absent source energy, where you are giving other people's opinions and other people's expectations, other people's beliefs priority over you, where you take away from yourself, where you betray yourself. This energy cannot go with you into the year of Seven of Swords. You are to completely embody you in order for you to receive the harmony of you. It's time for you to invest in you. The Seven of Swords, awakened, healed, restored to light, restored to shadow, restored to truth, speaks of investing in you. You're no longer taking the swords out. You're putting love in, investing in you. It could be going back, studying, going back to work, you're going to be inspired to do different things, which could inspire you to pick up a new course, do a new field of study, do more research, do different things, but you're going to love it this time. You're going to love the work you're doing because it's in your truth. Source is saying the abundance is here for you, but it can't just pop. You need to align it in. It's for you to discover, for you to humans have created work as this. Work has been the way humans have defined work is heavy. It's a task, it's a chore. And when you are now being inspired to your different experiences and these offerings come in, when you do the work involved, that Eight of Pentacles, that skill, it's enjoyable, it's what you want to do. So Source is saying, don't be disheartened if you're receiving something that requires more work, that requires a new beginning. It'll now feel like fun. It'll now be fun. It'll now be exciting because it's actually what you want to do. It's born of source energy and it proves fruitful. The results are not slow. The results are fast coming. The abundance flows in. You are actually really enjoying that which you're experiencing. Again, the caterpillar comes out of its chrysalis to become a butterfly. Does it now go back on the leaf and start eating leaves like a caterpillar because it doesn't want to now explore the new work? It's like, oh, I've already learned how to work like this. Why would I want to do other work? No. The butterfly's like, okay, I have wings, I can fly now. Ooh, flowers and pollen, wow. Okay, I'm pollinating now. Okay, I'm pollinating now. I'm helping to bring seeds and flowers. Ooh, I'm making fruit happen. Okay, this is me. Okay. I like this. I love this. It's so amazing. It's new. It's fresh. And that's what's happening now. You're receiving new ways of being, new ways of work, of putting in that work. And it's no longer effort. It's now ease. It's now enjoyable. And yes, it might be long hours, but you don't even feel the hours. Yes, it might be arduous work, but you don't feel the exhaustion because it's what you want to do. It's finally being inspired through source, through the truth of you. And as you discover it, oh, it's so much fun. It's so much fun to learn this new skill. It's so much fun to learn this new ability. It's so much fun to learn this new task. It's so much fun to learn this new experience. It's so much fun to learn this new thing because it aligns with me, thus it doesn't tire me, it doesn't exhaust me, it doesn't frustrate me. It refreshes me, it energizes me. I thought I'd be tired to learn something new, but goodness, I'm getting more energy by learning it. I'm happier learning it. I feel at peace. I feel at ease learning it. Oh goodness, it centers me to source, and because I'm busy enjoying what I'm doing, everything else is manifesting left, right, and center. I haven't looked at my phone for the last 3 hours because I've been involved in the work I'm doing, and now that I look at my phone, goodness, I've got this opportunity and that opportunity and this opportunity and that. I've now stopped focusing on everything else and thus resisting it coming in. I'm so involved in what I'm doing. It's so much fun. It's now allowing an openness for everything else to flow in. So don't deny the beautiful, bountiful experiences you are here to discover. You are here to learn. You are here to participate in. Yes, the lockdown situation was a huge reset for everyone, and many people were not able to cope with the understanding that it is to reset, to begin anew, not to go back and restart what has been done. And you are asked to now reset, begin anew. Know that what you are being inspired to do, what you're being asked to do, is born of source energy within you. And it's time for you to invest in you. Trust. It might be something completely new you're asked to do, and you're thinking, really? At my age, you want me to begin again? And source says there's no such thing as age. It's all about becoming. Stop falling into the trap of humans and aging, meaning you're slowing down and that things have to stop, and now I retire and now I just die. It's time for you to step into your power. You're eternal. I'm becoming. I never get it done. As long as I'm here, there's stuff for me to learn, to experience. And should I now follow source in the experiencing of them, I will receive the energy, the vitality that I need. I'll receive the clarity and the funness, the excitement that I want. There's so much more to me. There's forever in me. There's eternity in me. And it's time for you to really come into that truth, really saying that to yourself. There's so much more to come through for us, for me. There's so much more for me to discover, for me to experience, for me to explore. There's so much more for me to become. And I now release the frequency of aging. I release the frequency of hard labor and suffering and struggle and efforting. I now embrace the discovery, the exploration, the enjoyment, the frequency of fun, the involvement, the play, the playfulness. I now become a childlike innocence, a child awakened, and I now play as I discover that which I am, as I now enjoy the frequencies of abundance which are amassing all around me, which are manifesting all around me, as I finally now action in source, thus that which I action in brings in energy, abundance, prosperity, everything and more, which I desire, which I am here to create, which I am here to explore and to discover. Vitras catoles cavemia turos talaves, caturos talavicries talotes, volovem meatos catares, voloves, 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 catires talovemiates, catores, caturos, cates, taves, 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 caves, taves, taves, Davolovem, Daves, 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 Volovetarias, Katis. Blessed be